And Maisie Burnham, you saw the 19 points. She had a great performance yesterday. Has to repeat.
Gonzaga, 24 straight wins. Number 14 in the country. They will be in their home whites, coming in at 30-2, 16-0 in Pac-12 play. Portland at 20-12, 10-6, in WCC play, and we are underway.
You're going to see Portland in a lot of different types of zones, trying to put a lot of pressure and turn these Zags over.
High-low right off the bat for Gonzaga.
Well, the inside presence of Gonzaga is so good. Portland's got to be able to stay in the high-low.
Dickie and Burnham have been spectacular for the Portland Pilots. We'll see if Cochran and Shearer can help out offensively. Shearer, ball knocked away. Recovering, Meek, triple.
Well, that is a great start for the Pilots. Mikkel Meek struggling from the three-point line, battling injuries all season long. She was huge in their victory last year against the Zags.
Rimming out. Cochran very quiet offensively yesterday in that semifinal victory. That's got to change for the Pilots.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ann. She's got to be a presence inside.
And Emme Shearer with a quick turnover. There's a good look at Mike Meek. 5th season. 4 20-win seasons and a pair of WCC tournament titles in his short tenure in Portland.
Yeah, he's been terrific, and he's created a culture. He's got great recruiting. He's got this group believing.
Wild shot by Hollingsworth. And Maxwell is there. And now Burnham. Couldn't turn that corner. Pilots. They turn it over again. Lisa Fortier, first 30-win season. All those 20-win campaigns. And on the short list for Naismith Coach of the Year.
They are on a roll, ranked 13th, just done a terrific job. 30-win season, like you mentioned, Ann, and could be a school record if they get this one today.
Meek picks up that foul, her first, team's first. Ejim, who hasn't really looked for her shot yet. Inside, Trong. That's good defense by Burnham. Now Ejim again. Elevates and hits. Ejim gives you 20 points a game. WCC Player of the Year. Inside look, not there. That's great defense by Ejim on Dickie.
Well, Defensive Player of the Year in the conference.
There it is.
As well, and you see why.
Back women off. Maxwell, she usually knocks that down. One of the best three-point shooters in the country. Shearer, ball fake, all the way to the cup and scores.
Great take from the swing. Oh.
Little. Ejim mid-range. Hamilton with the board.
You can see they're giving that mid-range jumper to who right now early in this game.
Dickie muscles it in.
Great finish with the contact. Last 2 weeks, she's really playing with a lot of poise, a lot of strength, a lot of confidence. A transfer from USF.
Beautiful. Great cut by Hybens, who just checks in and makes her presence felt. Hamilton stepping through. Hybens with a big block. Great double team by Gonzaga.
Yeah, just over penetration by Hamilton right there. She had the lane. Did not have an advantage. She's got to kick that thing back out.
Haley Trong, scoreless in that semifinal game. Last time that's happened was in the championship game last year against Portland.
Really think that this team has earned a top 16 spot, a top 4 seed, and the right to host first and second round games. Their season has been, as you've noted already in this game, remarkable. And beating some of the teams they did in the non-conference, like Stanford and Alabama, that set them up very nicely. And then to roll through the WCC undefeated. They've been in my top 16 for quite some time. They were in the Middy's top 16 at the second reveal. And I don't see, even a scenario where maybe they lost today, I still see them being in the top 16. So I think most Zags fans can rest easy that they can buy some tickets and not have to go very far to watch those first and second round games.
Well, certainly good news for the Zag fans, but let's talk.
But the team, you look at the teams behind them, Penn State and Washington State, had really bad collapses toward the end of the season, and I think that's why they're going to end up on the outside looking in. But Mississippi State didn't have a great finish to the year either, and without their best player, and Charlize Ledger-Walker, and how they played for the majority of the time without her, I think is pretty indicative of what they are now. And to me, that's not a tournament team. And that sort of made me question myself and life in general.
In the coming days when upsets can be happening and stuff that you aren't quote-unquote expecting actually comes true?
Yeah, games like this, frankly. So if Portland were to pull this upset, we've talked about Gonzaga already. They're, not only are they a top 16 team, so obviously they're a tournament team regardless of the events of today. So if Portland can pull the upset, that gets Portland into the field, and it takes another team away. I have Columbia as a bubble team, but on the outside looking in. But Columbia's getting to play Ivy Madness in their own gym. And if they can beat Princeton for a second time, I have Princeton safely in the field, so that would definitely give the Ivy League 2 teams in the field. And there's another bid situation
where you can just rattle that stuff off like I'm breathing.
Well, there are legal pads and scratch paper. I'm old school. I use a lot of pencil.
I got you, man. I got you.
But I do have a lot of laptops going out any Thursday night or Sunday afternoon. I've got about 4 or 5 screens going at once watching games. So it's not just the numbers and doing math formulas on those pieces of paper. It's watching a lot of basketball. I got to give people credit. Most of the time, it's all very nice. I saw some people on the street in Greenville at the SEC tournament. They were super kind, telling me how much they like to read the stuff and that they like the job that I do with bracketology. So it's mostly positive when it's in person. On social media, maybe a different story.
I got you, man. You are so wonderful to join us. Thank you for breaking things down as you always do, but hearing it out of the horse's mouth is even better. Charlie Cream, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's great to be here in my hometown. I love coming to this championship game, so I really appreciate you having me.
Cheers. That's Charlie Cream, the man, the guru, Mr. Bracketology, and then some. Long ball. Shearer rimming out. Ivins comes up with the board, and you got to hurry if you're Kaylin Chong to end this first quarter. Long ball. Good if it goes. Just short. Back and forth we go. Heck of a first quarter.
Absolutely. Making big plays. Well, and you talk about the three-point shooting right there. Gonzaga just 1 of 7, 14%. A team that normally shoots 40, leads the country. And Portland doing a great job of going back door on these Zags.
Man, Burnham takes some contact. Little circus shot. On February 28th in Spokane, Gonzaga defeated Portland 90-40. I want you to chew on that, Jennifer Mountain. 90-40. And that ain't happening today.
No, and right now this Portland squad playing with better offensive flow.
And there's something about Portland in Vegas.
Yeah.
For the 3rd time in 5 years, the Pilots are in the championship game. They've won a couple of tournament titles. Burnham will go to the line.
Free throw opportunities.
That's going to prep the day. At 6, it's SportsCenter, followed by Bracketology with breakdowns of each region.
A mishap on that defensive board out of the free throw. The Pilots get it back.
A chance to reclaim the lead. Turnover Pilots. Gonzaga having won 24 straight, ranked number 14 in the country. Their net ranking is nuts. Maxwell catch and shoot, back rim and off. Cochran needs to get rid of it and does. Here's Shearer. Good transition defense by the Zags. Cochran wants it high-low. Instead it's a Skip. Fraley. Bam! Wow!
A terrific pass, skip pass from Hamilton. And Fraley, a three-point specialist coming in off the bench, contributing.
Fraley, the transfer from Utah State. That was big. The lead is 3 for the Portland Pilots. Step back. Ejim, she's been quiet. That'll get her going.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, that's just a great individual play. We talk about the fact that Portland's kind of giving them that mid-range jumper, and she makes them pay.
20-19. Back and forth we go. Hamilton wants the baseline. There's the kick. Shearer wide open.
Well, and the big fist pump off that baseline drive. Shearer, you can see this Portland squad even with more confidence as this game continues. Up 4.
Biggest lead of the game for the Pilots. Some big sticks from the outside. Maybe that'll loosen up that Gonzaga defense. Countering, not there. Ejim, not there. Block inside on Hollingsworth. Look at Ejim single-handedly scoring that one. Not be denied on that particular bucket. She's got 7. Again, averages 20 a pop. Turnover. Knocked away from behind. Burnham loses it. Here comes Trong. Kaylee hesitates. And here's her sister, Kaylin. Catch, shoot, run to perfection by the Zags. Cochran. Hamilton, ball fake, lets her fly, short on that shot. Here comes Kaylin Trong.
Pretty good look there for Hamilton from the 3-point line. Shot she's got.
Braley late getting back. Will stay right here. Hollingsworth crashes. Mogul and Spear joining the fray for the Portland Pilots. Meek back on the floor as well. Ananiev.
And Mike Meek just got teed up right there.
Wow.
Not happy with the foul call. And I think like it's the physicality of the game right now.
So right now, you've got Shearer with 2 fouls. As Maxwell rims out the first one. Brenna, the transfer from Utah. All those triples, year after year after year. She gets the second.
You talked about finding a home here in Spokane. It's been a great fit.
Gonzaga, 1-point lead. Moments ago, they trailed by 4. Inside look, Hybens wide open, misses the shot. Cochran, can she hang on to it? Here comes Meek. Numbers aren't there. Mikkel. Mogul is going to leave it. Cochran. Yes.
Again, great ball movement.
The lead is 1 for the Pilots. Ejim, you bet. She comes back on the floor, makes her presence felt.
Well, she's got 9 in the game, and she's been the bright spot so far. So strong. Can score in so many different ways.
10 lead changes in this game already. Gonzaga up by a point. Ananiev flags it down. Now Cochran wants to step through and draws the foul.
Initiating that contact right there and getting yourself to the free throw line.
Miami, Butler and the Heat hosting the Joker and the Nuggets, 7:30 Eastern. Then LeBron, Lakers in Sacramento. That's going to be good. Our coverage tips with NBA Countdown.
The foul so far away from the bucket right now, affecting this Portland squad, picking up foul trouble situations.
A minute left to go in the half. 14 fouls on Portland, dumping it inside. Ejim battles, can't get it down. Up for grabs. Ejim, another offensive rebound. There's the pick. Ananiev, she's got 2 to beat. Ananiev goes hard and scores.
Well, a no foul call right there. A lot of contact, but a great steal in the open court. Ananiev anticipating.
And how about the answer by Kaylee Trong after going scoreless yesterday? Hits the huge bomb.
Huge bombing right to put them up 1. There's about a 2-second shot clock differential here for Portland.
Just another lead change in what is shaping up to be a classic. So here's Hamilton. She's got 10 on the shot clock. She needs to get something going, and soon. Long ball. Braley, no way. Kaylin Trong will hoist it. That'll do it. 12 lead changes in the first half alone. This game in the balance.
Yeah, we have a second half that's just going to be outstanding. I think these first few minutes will be crucial for both squads.
Third quarter underway. Wide open Maxwell. That's a great sign for the Dogs.
Well, the first 3 for Maxwell of the contest. We talk about the fact she's such a pure shooter, does not need rhythm and range.
Maxwell's hit a 3 in every single game this season, all the way to the cup, and rimming out is Shearer. Portland has had a couple of bunnies rimming out.
Well, and that's just unfortunate. That's a great take to the rim. You just kind of see, maybe the adrenaline going a little too quick right there.
Pick. Burnham going up again, nothing called. Ball stays with Portland. Maxwell with that triple to start off the third quarter. And boy, I'm with you, J-Mo, on the opening minutes of this third quarter for both clubs in terms of tenor and momentum. Burnham wants to step through. Ball batted into the hands of Shearer. Cochran inside. Burnham's going to try it again. Six Love Jr. out of Spangle, Washington. The transfer out of Eastern Washington.
Well, missed opportunities.
Yep.
See the missed layups and then missed free throw opportunities. This ball game should be tied up.
And against Gonzaga, you'll go back and think, oh, right there, oh, right there. Those are the moments that hurt you. We got a long way to go. Opening minutes of the third quarter. Gonzaga with the 3-point lead. Flat-footed Hollingsworth hits it. Hollingsworth coming off of a 20-12 effort against Pacific in the semis with 3 triples. Dickie wide open. Big stick for Dickie.
Well, and that's off the penetration at the top from Meek. Gets by her defender. And then a huge stick for Dickie. We talk about her ability to make things happen. Maxwell
not there. Burnham almost loses it into the hands of Cochran. She's going to find a friend in Shearer. Picks up that dribble, does Shearer, and here's Meek. Dumps it inside. Dickie runs into a wall and scores. 7 points for Dickie now. She has been sensational in this tournament. Gonzaga went on a run. Portland answered 34 apiece. Egypt wants to go right at Cochran, the rim protector. Elevates. Short on that shot. Burnham yanks it down. Here comes Portland.
Great little step back by Egypt.
Cochran thought she might have an inside edge over Egypt. Burnham didn't see her.
I think Cochran is actually, with her length, affecting the inside play of Gonzaga.
9 on the shot clock. Shearer against Maxwell, scooping it in with the extra step.
Well, that was just a great individual move right there. Step through and an easy finish for Shearer.
7-0 pilot run. The lead is a deuce for Portland. 6 minutes to go. And wide open again in that zone is Hollingsworth.
But man, you look at the steals. That's where their bread and butter is. They have 5 steals in this game so far.
Hamilton checking in. Ananiev as well for the Pilots. Just no man's land. Cochran gobbles it up. Layup, you bet. That's Burnham.
That is Burnham, and a great back cut from the 3-point line in the corner.
Burnham's such a great passer with all that length. Keeps her head up, and waits for the cutter.
That's multiple opportunities where this Portland squad has scored off a back cut or a cut away from the ball.
Hollingsworth, great extra pass. Yes. Back and forth affair since opening tip. Burnham, great hands inside by the Zags. Hamilton looked like she was going to get that pass for a wide open 3. Instead, we're going the other way.
Yeah, Kaylin Trong doing a great job of just playing the passing angle, anticipation.
Great defense, Ananiev with the block straight up on Hollingsworth. Let's take a look, a quick graphic. Gonzaga shooting today as opposed to what they did to Portland in late February.
Well, you look at those 3-point numbers, 10 of 24.
Hamilton picks up her second personal foul. Teams first, and back to the numbers as Maxwell hits the first free throw. It's just shocking when you see Gonzaga not ripping and tearing from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I really think that the pressure in which Portland has played today has taken them out of rhythm. They're playing a little bit tight, not getting the opportunities that they did a couple weeks ago at home. Zags by a deuce.
Shearer against Kaylin Trong, banks it in.
Well, great spin move and step back. Really tough to guard. And you see the pressure. Gonzaga having a hard time getting the ball in at times.
You gotta hurry, get it over that timeline. Charge. Shearer, the veteran. First in steals in conference play coming into this tournament, and again is as clever as they come in getting defensive positioning. 40 apiece, 4:05 left to go in the third quarter. Hamilton, ball on the deck, now Cochran, mid-range, gets the kind roll. 15 lead changes and counting, baby.
Well, we talked about Lucy Cochran needing to be efficient and involved at the offensive end. Great free throw line jumper.
Cochran's got the 5 points to go along with 4 boards. She had no points yesterday. There's the rejection by Cochran.
Well, she's number 2 in the nation for a reason. Just uses her length. Great timing.
Covers a ton of ground to get that rejection. Inside, Dickie's got to be careful. Goes straight up. Nicely done by Hollingsworth on the follow.
Yeah, smart at going right at her. Dickey also smart at the defensive end. Just walled up, did not foul.
42 apiece. Nobody given an inch in this classic. Finals, WCC Women's Basketball Championship from Vegas. Dickie, what a cut by Dickie, and Aniev finds her.
Well, I tell you, we've been talking about their defense all day, but their offense has been so efficient. They're sharing the basketball. They have 15 assists on 18 field goals.
Again, it's a 2-point lead. Kaylin Trong with the ball fake and can't get the roll. Ejim, ball up for grabs into the hands of Maxwell. Under 3 to go in the third. Hollingsworth dumps it inside. Dickey can't make the swipe, and Ejim has the layup.
Well, Dickey right there, full fronting right there against Ejim.
Double figures with 11 to go along with 7 boards. She and Maxwell, Hollingsworth, all in double figures for Gonzaga. Hamilton puts on the brakes. Wild shot, nothing there. And Aniev with a great save. 4 on the shot clock, though, for Hamilton. Charge is going to go against Hamilton, her third.
And then Ejim, beautiful seal, full fronting, no backside help. Shearer a little bit late on that. Ejim's not going to miss too many of those.
Yep, and the pass had to be perfect. Aniev accidentally pokes Kaylin Trong right in the snoot. Ejim splits the difference and gets by those defenders. And here's Hollingsworth going up against Lucy. I think she got a piece of that. Inside, Cochran again affecting. Wild shot. Time and time again, Gonzaga hitting the offensive boards, and now Ejim will go to the line. What a scrum that was.
Well, just relentless on the boards were the Bulldogs.
Folks holding their noses. Folks getting poked right there. Inadvertent stuff. I mean, everybody's just playing so darn hard. Nobody really able to establish momentum before giving a little right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams responding. You're absolutely right, Ann. Every time somebody makes a little bit of a roll, you think momentum's going, and all of a sudden there's a shift.
Kaylin Trong also trying to sniffle up. There's a good look at Kaylin Trong. Maxwell to the line. She's been very good from the charity stripe. Now 4 for 5. But at this point, Maxwell has only hit 1 triple.
Yeah, 1 of 4 from the 3-point
Wow.
line.
You'd never imagine that in a million years. Zags by a deuce. Buck 45 left to go in the third. Inside, Cochran's got to hit this, and she does. Trong is a 40% shooter from beyond the arc. Has made 69 threes coming into today's contest. Ejim, double team. Ejim muscles it in. Oh, she's tough.
That's just sheer strength right there. Burnham had position, but Ejim with a beautiful finish through the contact.
Ejim with 13 points to go along with 8 boards. Just a matter of time before she gets a double-double. Here's Meek. Hesitation. Dumps it into Cochran. Well played, Pilots.
Yeah, it's great pick-and-roll option with Meek and Cochran.
Another tie. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Who would have expected this? Gonzaga, 24 straight wins. They have defeated their opponents by an average of about 29 a game. Skip pass, Ananiev. Here's Cochran. Dumps it inside. Mid-range is true for Dickie. Pilots on top.
And just beautiful ball movement. They advance the ball, swing it, make the extra pass, and an easy short corner jumper for Dickie.
What a time for the Pilots to play their absolute best game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, we talk about what they're doing defensively. Offensively, they are on a roll and in a flow.
Shot clock off, game clock at 10 right here. Turnover. Ananiev doesn't have the numbers. Meek to beat the buzzer. Had a good look and was short. Top 10 in the U.S. in some 7 categories, including three-point percentage, assists per, trays made. But the Portland Pilot defense is having something to say about those gaudy numbers.
Well, when you have chemistry and you believe, a lot of things can happen. We're seeing it or witnessing it today.
Fourth quarter underway. Egypt dumps it in. Hybens all by herself. Wild shot. Dickie. Ball belongs to Portland. I get Meek asking, but that's the right call. Wow. Looks like Little commits the foul. Instead, Meek back rimming off. We'll go the other way. Here's Kaylin Trong. Good hesitation to blow by Meek. Mid-range. Short. Ball up for grabs. Little with the big board. That's why she's on the floor. Maxwell tees up the three. Big three. Maxwell steps right into it, but that's all Little on the offensive rebound. All Little.
You're absolutely right, Anthony. You have 18 on the night.
Bam! Burnham. Go to the line, young lady. And she's been rock solid in this game. 11 points now for Burnham. Get things started from the perimeter now. The Trong sisters. Wide open three. Big. The ball fake works to perfection. Under 8 to go. Let's see if Portland can respond. Gonzaga starting to feel a little bit better from beyond the arc. Meek all the way to the rim, can't get it down. Cochran blocked from behind, but Ejim will pick up that foul, and that is her third. And here's Cochran to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 going into these attempts. Cochran, the transfer out of Oregon, has led this league in block shots 3 straight years, gets 1 of 2.
All-time leader at Portland in block shots, number 2 in the nation.
Wow.
Right behind Cameron Brink. Oh, unforced turnover right there. She's had a terrific career.
Unforced error there by Maxwell, so Portland has a chance to reclaim the lead. There's the pick by Dickie and the roll. Wow, you just can't draw it up better than that.
Well, that was a beautiful pass by Meek over the top. Dickie slips the screen. And you're right, Ann. Execution to a T. Kaylee Trong gets the ball over the timeline. 21 lead changes in this game, and we've still got a ton of time left. This has been an absolute classic. Portland doing a really good job of mixing up the defense. Man position.
Oh, garbage time for Ejim.
Yeah, just again, you can see all 4 Gonzaga players going to the offensive glass, get the tip.
Ejim, 15 points, 10 rebounds, yet another double-double, her 13th of the season. Double figures in every single game this year. She is a machine. Burnham all the way to the cup and scores. And now Kaylin Trong right back to Ejim. High-low. Hollingsworth finds Maxwell on the deck. Pull up. Rimming out. Late whistle.
Jump ball.
Wow. Is that what they call J-Mo on that screen?
Yes. And Lucy came over from the backside with the block. And they call a jump, and it will go to Portland on the arrow.
Wow, it looked like just a clean block, but okay. And again, Gonzaga hammering those offensive boards.
I mean, if you're Portland, you've got to make an adjustment this last 5.5 minutes here. Putting the body on somebody, keeping them off the glass.
Dickie daring her to shoot the three, and she banks it in. She even says, gives the Michael Jordan hug.
Fortunate they did not turn that ball over. They got it back.
Dickie with 16 points and a couple of triples. The tournament that she has enjoyed, she'll remember forever. Kaylee Trong all the way to the rim. Oh man, nobody steps in. Well, right now with 4:30 left, Portland up by 3. Nobody's led by more than 5. The travel.
Look at the success that Portland has had, outscoring Gonzaga 32-26 in the paint.
Gonzaga starting to feel a little bit better from deep. They trail by 3. 4:05 left to go in this thriller. Kaylee Trong wide open, rimming off Dickie. Ooh, and a foul on the shot away from the ball.
Yeah, you could see her just kind of wrapping Hollingsworth up on the opposite block.
Rimming out, ball up for grabs again, garbage time, and Hollingsworth mops up.
Well, I'll tell you, 21 offensive boards for Gonzaga in this game. It's what's kept them in this game.
They're getting 2, 3, 4 chances at every miss. The lead is 1 for Portland. Ball nicked away. Gonzaga with a chance to reclaim the lead. Here's Kaylee Trong. Inside, Ejim wide open. Extra pass. Gonzaga with the lead.
Extra pass is right. They got Cochran up in the air. Post-to-post finish for the Zags. Up 1 with 3:20 to go.
6-0 Gonzaga run, and Meek wants a timeout. Let's see if Portland has an answer.
Yeah, and no field goals right now in almost 2.5 minutes for the Pilots.
Cochran thinks twice about that 3 ball. Now it's Burnham. 10 on the shot clock. Burnham. And it looks like Kaylee Trong is going to be whistled, or is it Kaylee? Kaylee. That's only her second, but the team's 5th foul. Burnham 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. Gets the first one. We're tied. Who would have thought this, J-Mo, outside of the Portland locker room? Got to be careful with those fouls, J-Mo. Oh, wide open as Ejim does not want the mid-range.
Again, Portland mixing up the defense.
Bomb. Trong off.
Oh, Ejim relentless again on board.
Double-double. She and Hollingsworth both with double-doubles. Oh, magnificent. 2:15 left to go in this game. Pilots by 1. Meek dumping it inside. Cochran. The block is going to go against Gonzaga. Everybody waiting to see if it was a block or a charge.
Yeah. And Cochran, she slips the screen. Meek does a good job of getting it high. And you can see Ejim a little bit sideways, and that's her 4th foul.
Cochran now 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. Oh, how big are these free throws down the stretch for both clubs. Short on that one. Pilots by a deuce. 2:05 left to go in regulation. Kaylee Trong, ball fake, goes deep, and hits.
Well, that's the first possession. She has looked smooth and like herself. Takes him off the bounce.
.64 apiece, under 2 minutes to go in the 4th. Who can execute? Down the stretch, this big stage, the lights are white hot. Dickie, the USF transfer, will square. Stepping back, 3 is huge. How about Shearer knew exactly where she was?
Well, just a smart heads-up play by the New Zealander, finding the 3-point line and knocking it down. Big stick.
3-point lead for Portland. 1:20 left to go in the ball game right here. Kaylee Trong off the pick. Again, mid-range is right there for Kaylee. She's starting to feel it.
Well, a great read off the screen. Again, you didn't need a 3. You just need a solid shot, and they need a stop if you are a Gonzaga fan.
Great crowd is up and roaring here at the Orleans Arena. for the second year in a row. These two rivals in a classic. Shearer, bounce pass, Dickie, jump ball, possession arrow favors Gonzaga. The last time they've lost, November 26th against Louisville. The last time they've lost. And they trail by 1. Here we go. There's the pick. Again, Kaylin Trong feeling good about the mid-range. Cochran comes out to contest. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Bomb. Kaylin Trong. Jump ball favors Portland. Wedge. Got scores galore on the floor. Interesting that Maxwell is not on the floor for Gonzaga at the moment. Defensive purposes, I think little is there. There's your possession arrow, and it favors Gonzaga. So the last thing that Portland could have happened just did.
Well, that's a tough break right there.
Less than a second left between the differential clock and shot clock, game clock. Kaylin Trong, Shearer, great matchup. Expect some kind of a high pick. Ejim now all the way to the rack. Wild shot into the hands.
And they're going to take a look at this to make sure they get this right.
The call stands. Gonzaga's ball, 11.3 left in the game, 11 on the shot clock. Gonzaga gets another crack at it to win it.
Well, this is where Portland relies on their pressure defense. Have to make them take a tough contested shot and then get a board.
Ejim, Kaylin Trong. Ejim, Trong's got to put it up. And that'll do it. Are you kidding me? The Pilots do it again.